this is a pitching time. I was like shaking, really shaking.
It was really challenging. We need to convince our idea to strangers.
And then the third day, they just give like few hours to do that.
Just a few hours?
Just a few hours. We already have our thought of like winners in the order ourselves in our minds, and then the winners are announced, and then oh wow, this one got second, so who's gonna be the first? Surprisingly.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, Alexandra.
Hi, Palle.
It's been a while since you've been on the podcast.
Yeah.
How have you been doing after the Nomad Summit? Regaining energy because you were so hard at work.
Yeah, it's to be honest, it definitely drained me. So it took me some time to recover and have energy again to be around people and do anything at all.
But you're back.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Yeah, and you're getting settled here in Chiang Mai?
Yeah, buying more and more furniture for our house, settling more and more.
Oh, you needed furniture for it as well?
Oh, yeah.
Was it completely empty?
I mean, it had a bed and a table, but like very basic sofa. But like the office room, for example, was completely empty, so we had to furnish it ourselves. Yeah, mainly like everything that actually makes a house, a home, we had to get.
Yeah. And I'm like the same. I got this small apartment here, and there were 2 bedrooms, and I told them to take out 1 bed because I wanted to turn that into an office and a podcast studio.
I can imagine it's going to be much more easier to make good production with a room like this rather than on the road.
Yeah. Today, we're going to be talking about Buildathon, and we're lucky enough that our guests are the Buildathon winners. But first, before we bring in those guys, tell me a little bit about the Buildathon and what it is for the listeners that didn't attend. So just get an idea about what is the Nomad Summit Buildathon.
Sure. Buildathon, I would say, is the practical part of the Nomad Summit. So we have our actual conference, which is more theoretical, where you just sit in Shangri-La and listen to the keynotes. And then we have the Buildathon, which is where teams come together to actually work on something and build something. And we started this project last year already, and it went very successfully. I was actually one of the participants last year, and my team also won. I've never participated in something like that before.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah. I was just joining as a participant, and it was a great experience. And the thing that is actually most exciting for me is that from last year, I found out that multiple teams continued working on their projects after the Buildathon day. So that really inspired me to pull things together to make it happen this year as well. Because I really like this idea that it's not just something that happens in one-day event, but becomes a continuous project for the team members who actually build MVPs and launch something and create something in real life. And this is also our project focused on kind of local integration a little bit. So for each team, we bring together locals and nomads to work on their projects together, to learn from each other and just experience some cultural exchange, and also give to the Thai local people like a sneak peek into this whole entrepreneurial digital nomad scene a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When the pitches were going to be on the main stage just after the last talk, I thought, maybe a handful of people will come up. And it was just like team after team after team doing these 90-second presentations. Yeah. Did you know beforehand that there were going to be so many, or was that just, it blew me away?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know how many there was going to be. And I guess I was rather surprised myself by how many there were. So I think initially we wanted to limit them to like 15 or 16 pitches. But then we saw Thai people actually that our partners Shakespeare brought to the pitching sessions. More and more of them wanted to pitch their ideas. And this is such a great opportunity for them to come on stage and build a little bit of confidence as well, and like overcome their fears of getting out there speaking in English in front of this full room of Western foreign people, let's say. That we just didn't want to stop them, and wanted to give this opportunity to anyone who wanted to do so. So yeah, in the end, I think we had like 25 or even more initial project ideas.
And like you said, I think it was about half or maybe even more that was from the Thai community and mostly from Chiang Mai University.
Yeah, I think this year we had actually more than half of the projects coming from the Thai pitches.
Yeah.
And there was definitely a lot of students this year.
Yeah. And speaking of Chiang Mai University, that's where we are now, not in the main faculty, but in the International School of Digital Innovation, right here in Niemen. And this is such a cool place. I think it's time to say hi to our guests. Nay and Jack,
Hi.
welcome and congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Woohoo, go Team SkillScoop!
So this
Thank
place
you.
here, you invited us to be here, and then we got into a room where I said, oh, there's a lot of echo in here, being the sound geek that I am. Said, well, we do have a small room over here. They call it the studio, and then we come in here. This is a proper studio. This is a proper podcast studio. All the walls are padded, and it's perfect. So that's why the sound is so great. Can I please come back here every time we have a guest?
Of course.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see something like this in
It
the
is so
university,
cool.
like very progressive, I would say.
Yeah. So this faculty, how big is this? How many students and what kind of place is it?
So this ICDI is not a big faculty. It is a new faculty of the CMU. Each batch is only around 100 to 150 students. We only have like one undergraduate program, and then we have a postgraduate program as well. Yeah, this is such a warm place, like where Thai students and international students, we have to study together only in English. And
It's only in English.
yeah, it's only English.
That's the only international
Yeah.
program.
Yeah.
This is the ICDI, and it's like a family. Like teachers are very friendly, supportive, and then they even like give the rooms to use freely, something like that. So yeah, it's a very nice place.
Yeah. And you're both from Myanmar.
Yeah.
And actually, what I just found out that you knew each other from Myanmar, and did you grow up together or?
We didn't grow up.
No.
We just like met during the COVID, and then like proceed like just friends on Facebook. And then when we decided like the time has come to study, to proceed further, I started first, and then they asked me what you do. So they're like, okay, this is how I did. And then we catch them again, and then we decided to come together.
You both have some other educations. You studied geology, Jack, and Nay, you studied engineering.
Yes.
And who came up with the idea to change directions and go here? That was you, Jack?
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
me.
it's Jack.
So I studied geology for like 2 years, but I really loved the major. But I never feel like I really fit into this major because of how I feel, and I feel like I'm trying to fit in. But when I saw about the international program from the Chiang Mai University, I saw like digital innovation, and I thought like this might be the thing that I might be interested in, it because it combines business with innovation, and it will be like much more interesting where I came from. So I decided like to go further on, and then I also had a senior she is also from Myanmar as well, and then I asked her about this major, and then she said like this is really good, and she explained me pretty well, and then I just like put my all efforts to choose this major. And then like the same as me, he asked me like, what did you do? And then I said like, oh, this is how I did it. And then he'd be like, okay, then I will follow you.
Yeah, you just shared
How
your
long
idea.
did that take? Just a few seconds?
Just a week.
Yeah, I think there's a
Yeah, you
week.
just shared your idea with Nan. He was like, okay, bro, let's do it.
That's how we did with SkillScoop as well. We was like brainstorming, right? And then we did like that.
Nice. Yeah, it's always easier when you have a friend next to you.
Yeah.
And you share a place as well here?
Yeah,
Yes,
we shared
we
the
share the
room.
place.
Yeah.
We were also roommates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about SkillScoop. I would love to hear a little overview of the project from you.
So SkillScoop is the thing that we decided to make a freelance students platform, like just only for students. It is a campus freelance platform. And then when we think of the customers, and then we found out that we have like few chances after we getting like graduated to go further on into the business. So we saw that gap, and then we did a survey, and the survey was pretty, I think, successful, because like there are so many students in Chiang Mai University participate in it, and around like 260, they said like they also have the problems of like not having like a job after graduation, and the current freelancing, the part-time job they do are not that useful for them, and then they also feel tired and exhausted. So we came up with the idea of what if we just do like a freelancing platform just only for students, and it will be backed up by the university and then the students organization. It will be easier for the students to use their skills and build their experience and how they gonna learn from outside instead of like just from the school's books. And then when they graduate, they can use this as an experience to go further on. So we came up with this idea.
Couldn't you have done this thing without the Buildathon? What was your motivation to say, let's go and pitch it?
It's his idea.
When we heard of like Buildathon, we really like have no idea about this SkillScoop. So we just wanted to get that experience, because like, it is a big opportunity for us to learn like so many things from the event, because it is backed up with Nomad Summit, and it's also from Shakespeare. So we were so interested in it, and then we registered, and then we go participate and learn from there, and then we came up with this idea. So okay, what if we present and pitch this idea, and let's see how people will react. And then so many people interested in it, and go further on.
Yeah. So you already had this idea before you joined Buildathon, or did you just come up with it on the day?
Half of the ideas were before the Buildathon, but we decided, this might be solidify the process. So let's use this idea. Yeah.
Right.
What was it like being on stage at the Shangri-La? Were you nervous?
He was so nervous.
Before like pitching, even though I had like I have done so many presentations in like school and university, but before like I saw like really, really cool people doing their pitching.
Yeah.
There was some really cool pitches.
Oh, I saw myself.
You kind of want the one before you to suck.
Contrast.
Yeah. I saw them like, wow. Oh, I really want to be like that. And then we didn't know we have to present those in front of people. We thought like we're just gonna present like in the small room with the just students.
Yeah.
And then after finishing like that, telling the stories and their experiences. And then this is a pitching time. I was like shaking.
Yeah.
Really
we
shaking.
didn't prepare anything before.
We didn't.
That's interesting to hear. I didn't know it was a surprise for you.
Not only us, maybe all the participants, I guess.
Because you also had this workshop part of the day before coming to join the Nomad crowd, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't tell you that you were gonna go on the
It's
big
not
stage.
even a day. It's like hours before we.
I think they may tell us, but like because like everything is in Thai mostly, so we may not not
Hard
realize
for you.
that.
I not get it. Yeah.
All right.
So then you got on stage and you did that, and then it was time to form a team. How did that go about, Nay?
It was really challenging because like we need to convince our idea to strangers, and because like most of the CMU students, they already have their own team as well, and then they come with the group, so it's easy for them to make
And you
contribute.
didn't do that. There was just the two of you.
Yeah, it was just two of us. We met Michael. He's from US, and he want to contribute a little bit to the student project, and then we convinced him to join our team, and then we became the 3 members. And then as the time passed, we need to have at least 5 members or 4 members.
Yeah.
So we needed trying to convince new people. And I saw the Rain, who is an exchange student from Japan. She is really interested in our SkillScoop, and then she joined our team, and we became like 4, right? And then we met another Thai students.
3, I think.
No, 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many in the team total?
9.
Around 9.
Yeah,
9. From you guys from Myanmar, Michael from the US,
Rain from Japan.
Japan.
And then besides from the Thai CMU,
Okay.
Nice.
That's a cool group.
Yeah.
Quite international.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is how we started.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see the team formations because we had so many ideas initially, but then there were multiple rounds of team formation and you had to have 3 members supporting your idea first round.
Yes.
And then I think 5 or 6 the second round. And then there was also a requirement that each team must have at least 1 local person and 1 nomad. So it was very interesting to observe those people whose ideas didn't pass further, how they were picking up which team to join. And
So were there some of the teams that didn't get enough members and then they were out?
Absolutely, yeah. We had, I think, around 25 initial pitches, and then there were 7 teams at the end. So most of the ideas didn't go through.
Wow.
Yeah, it was quite fierce.
So
the team formation.
in the room, because I left the room because there was a pool party. So I left the room.
More important, I get it.
Yeah. So I guess people were like, hey, come over here, come over here.
Yeah. This is how I got recruited last year as well, actually. I was not even really planning to participate. I was just walking through the room to talk to the team, like the Nomad Summit team, about something. And then this guy just runs to me and he's like, hey, would you be interested to participate?
We need to.
There's almost like this.
Yeah.
He was like, let me tell you all about it. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. A little side note about Michael. I actually met him when we were staying at the same co-living space in Mexico.
Oh.
And then I had no idea that he was going to be here. And then all of a sudden at one of the events, somebody tapped me on the shoulder and say, hey, you remember me? He's like, what the hell are you doing here? And that's just so great about this community, because whenever there's an event like the Nomad Summit, it's like a school reunion where you see old friends that you haven't seen in years, and then, oh, wow, you're back here.
Yeah, I feel like nomads actually see each other more often than some of the non-nomadic people who just live their normal lives. But then as an adult, everyone is very busy. Everyone has family and a job and responsibilities. And then people see each other like with some friends once per year or twice per year, maybe. And then the nomadic community, everyone says that it's lonely to be a nomad, and like a lot of people travel solo and like don't really have a company. But I feel like nomads actually come together at the events like this sometimes even more often than non-nomadic people.
Exactly. Before we continue our chat with Nay and Jack, let me give you a sneak peek into what to expect in next week's episode. Here I sit down with Deja Harley, who tells us a very honest story of how she changed her life to become a nomad through education.
I put myself through college. I didn't have a good relationship with my mom. Unfortunately, I don't have like much of a connection with my family. For the most part, I've kind of had to take care of myself. And I just had this gravitation towards education and knowledge to sort of like escape the environment I was in, because it was such a toxic environment, that I was like, okay, I know that education will get me out of there.
That's next week. And now, back to this week's episode.
สวัสดีค่ะ
So you said you were 9 in the team?
Yes,
right?
there were 9 members.
How did you distribute the roles? Did you have like a clear role for each member? How did you organize your teamwork within the team?
It was pretty funny because there were like certain roles that we need. For example, like designing or coding or some kind of a UX UI experience who have experience about it. Then we got Michael. Michael didn't know he was going to be in participate because like he passed by like you, and then he was like interested in, okay, I will get back to you. And then that's it. And then he was listening to other groups as well. And then that time we just found out that we have to have like this certain amount of people to pass the role. So it was like, okay, go get Michael. He was the one who was interested in it. So go get Michael. And then Michael was like, really? I was about to be in there. And then he was like, okay, let's do it. And then we were like gathering other people as well. Like, even though we didn't have that kind of certain rules that met our like necessities, but we found a really great team, like, which is really supportive and contributed to their best. For example, like, even though they are from their backgrounds are so different from the thing that we're looking for, they may like, okay, what can I help you? Okay, then I will help you this, and then I will help you this, like that. Because that was a really like short time to know their experience, and we just only know their like what they're studying right now. That's kind of it.
Do you think that because it was such an international group of people, do you think that some ideas came that you wouldn't have gotten if you were just right here in your own bubble? Were they bringing something, hey, you might do this, and I haven't thought of that. Let's do it.
A lot.
Because like it was such a really just a school project that I initially mentioned that like there's just like a scrap ideas, like we're just halfway through it. We didn't solidify it properly. And then those kind of like, for example, day he realized, oh, okay, what about this thing? And then it became like getting better and better to be to the improved version.
Also, like we have 2 students from whose names is Puvit and then Polatip. They are from CMU Business School. So like they advise us about the business model, like using the commission as a percentage for the students and for the professionals, for the ones who want to hire the students.
So they help like to make like a revenue model as well. Yeah. They help to contribute from their background studies.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes.
Nice. What was it that you actually built to present? Because you had a pitch deck, but then you also had some prototype, like an app prototype, right? So you built all that during the vibe coding workshop and the Buildathon day.
Yes. Like it was like a kind of mix that I initially mentioned. Like we decided like which we think we want to put in, and then there will have to be like some kind of vibe coding as well. So we decided like, okay, we will use the previous one that we may already make, and then let's improve it with these people to make a better version like that as well.
What tool did you use to vibe code the app?
We did a Figma. And then another thing is like Lovable AI as well, Lovable. To use like a kind of like landing page as well.
So you had a landing page as well.
So in a few words, the elevator pitch for what this product is and what it does, it's an app that ...
It is an app that gives the chance to the students to use their skills and to help each other before they graduate. And then it will help them to get the income, also experience, and then it will make them more improved about their skills from their university.
So the target group is university students.
Yeah.
And can that be scaled to be international, or is it focused on Thai universities?
It will be focused on both Thai students and international students as well. For example, if a Chinese students or international students needs some kind of translation with the Thai language, they can hire another students for them to do it, because right now it is really difficult to trust people and then to find who can do it and who can help them properly. So it will be like platform, the students who need help and the student who can provide their skills and can earn income from that.
Yeah. But building something for university students, I think that's a good place to start. It happened before with this little company called Facebook. So there's potential to scale it too. But well, I could see it in universities around the world as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have something that was surprisingly challenging during the project? Or like generally, what was your main struggle or main challenge?
I think this is the time management on the last day, because like we have quite a little bit longer time to prepare on that day. And then I felt like they change the schedule and the pitching time will be earlier than expected. So we had a bit rush about the managing tasks. We have 9 members, so we have to give them the tasks they need to do. But fortunately, we finished our everything on time, right?
There were like just only 3 days, right? So the first day just team formation, and then we got strangers and we became friends. That's all. And the second day, like they teach us about like vibe coding and then how they can proceed into your project. And then the third day, they just give like few hours to do the like kind of like vibe coding landing pages, and then boom, it is like another.
Just a few hours. I had an idea that the third day were like from morning till night.
Well, it was from 9:30 until 3.
Wow.
Yeah. But however, like when we studied, it was around like 11 or like 10 kind of it. And then like
after your session.
Yeah, after the session. So
workshop.
we kind of have like to rush to be finished on time, and then they were like just 3 minutes, which we didn't have done before, like explaining everything about it. And then we have to go like this way, and then we finish it. Actually, we didn't thought of like we're gonna get some kind of prizes because like after pitching, I thought like, okay, I got lots of experience. That's already totally worth it.
Yeah. So then it was pitched to the jury, and tell me a little bit about the jury, Alexandra.
The jury had 4 members, 2 from the Nomad Summit side and 2 from Shakespeare side, kind of roughly. And we actually had a super long discussion after the pitches. So we were judging all the pitches on, I think, 4 criteria: innovation, impact, feasibility, and presentation. And then every jury member puts a mark for each team for all these criteria. And then I thought that we will gather and just discuss for like 10 or 15 minutes and come up with the winners. In the end, it was more than 45 minutes that we were talking before we could define the winners.
Until the white smoke came out of the chimney.
Yeah, until everyone was like, come on, time.
I take it that was because so many were so great.
Yeah, especially that there was a big battle between the first and second place, let's say. So yeah, a lot of thought went into distributing these places. Yeah, it's funny to hear that what you said about being surprised that you won, because that was going to be my next question. Like, did you expect it? Did you think you did it so well? Did you expect it, or you were surprised?
No, we didn't think that.
I hear that you were surprised.
Even though maybe as a viewer we might did really good, but as the presenter, I always feel like, oh, I should have done this better. Oh, I should have presented this much more longer. I shouldn't say this thing. It would waste our time. Because like other teams so amazingly great. Like all of the teams, like they finish in time mostly.
They show the prototype.
They show the prototype. Their ideas are so cool. And then so it's like, okay, so these people are really good. And then the second one, the third one, so amazingly. And then we even like exclude ourselves. And we decided to do like predict the winners, like in our group. Okay, I think this one will be third, and this one will be second. Okay, this one, the first one will be this one, definitely this one. And then we exclude ourselves. We like, okay, let's not exclude ourselves. Yeah. And then the winners are announced, and then oh wow, this one got second. So who's gonna be the first?
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
I remember when we announced it and all of you seemed so genuinely surprised, like jump in.
So Dave from the Shakespeare, he said like, who's gonna be the winner for the first? And then at the time, nobody said anything. Like I told the SkillScoop. I am the only one whispering SkillScoop.
no one whispered because we already have our thought of like winners in the order ourselves in our minds, but we didn't thought of like we're gonna be there. So everyone is like thinking other names, and then here's the only one who's like, guys, just only one tiny voice, and then boom, and then
like no one like
when
what
he announced
happened?
SkillScoop, it was like genuine shock.
สวัสดีค่ะ No hash
So what's going to happen now? Are you still a team? Is it going to be a business, or what's going to happen?
So some other members decided to go further for their school subjects because they need to focus on their schools. So they will be supported of us when we're doing it and when we need their help. And then we right now is like 2 people and other 2 or 3 members, like right now currently to involve further on.
Yeah.
So you're planning to continue working on it and actually build it.
To an actual product,
When do you think in the future there's going to be an app available I can download?
I'd love to hire some students.
I hopefully sure that like at the end of this year we can launch.
At the end of this year, we can have some kind of teasing to the public, and then after that, we will keep going further on.
Well, that sounds very good because Nomad Summit is always happening on the 3rd weekend of January. So if you have it out by then, you should definitely come and show it on our stage and update people on your project. Yeah,
remember to put the next Nomad Summit in your calendar because I'm sure a lot of people, they want to see you again.
Of course.
Yeah.
So from some of the like coaches and then the friends who I know from the Nomad Summit and Buildathon, they DM me how is the SkillScoop going.
Yeah. Everyone wants to know what's going to happen. Everyone is keeping the eyes on you from now on.
And then one of my friends, like, he wants to find a students helper for him, something like that. Oh, we can use your SkillScoop platform. We are not launching yet, but I can help you, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Even I'm thinking to hire a junior designer for my design agency. And I just reached out to Tamar, your program chair, yesterday, hey, can you recommend some student to me who can help me? Yeah.
We're almost out of time, but before we wrap it up, we have listeners all over the world. And if somebody are listening to this and saying, hey, I could help these guys, are there any things that you would like to shout out to the world? Some skills that you would like or need or would appreciate?
If you're listening right now, I would like to say that right now we need people who have the skills in
programming and also build a platform, and also like for the backup and who want to help full support. Or we have a app developer, but he cannot support this one every time because he has his own job. So we need a full-time developers to support our platform, and we also need the marketing experts.
Because we can say that right now it's our idea is actually validated, and we have already some kind of interest from the general public, and also the students are behind us to use this platform when it is launched. So please be part of it. We really need the people who is in marketing, and then actual full support of software development into the actual one, and we will be participate in this platform as much as we could, with all our efforts.
Or if you're an angel investor with $1 million,
we also need the investor.
Chance to get in early.
Chance to get in early for the investors, please.
Thank you so much. That was super, super interesting, and I hope this also inspires other people to join the Buildathon next year. Do you think there will be a limit, or just open up so it's everybody again like you did this year, Alexandra?
We're probably not going to limit the initial pitches, but there will definitely be some requirements on how many team members you need to proceed and so on. But Buildathon is becoming more and more important part of the Nomad Summit. So it's definitely going to be happening next year again, and hopefully even on a bigger scale. We already have some ideas we are working on. So for sure, come and join. And I'm very much looking forward to hearing about your guys' progress.
Thank you.
And I'm going to keep an eye on you.
Because if there will be a hackathon next year, I would like to say that it will be a great opportunity to learn just from experience, because they are really, really valuable for us. And so it will be pretty cool for you guys too. So if there are news about this kind of buildathon, just join it. You will be happy about it. You will get lots of friends, you will get lots of experience, and the connection that you will never regret about it.
Jack and Nay, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. This is my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And for all the people listening, if you think there are somebody that should listen to this episode, please remember to share it. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This episode of the Nomad Summit podcast was hosted by Alexandra Masnitska and Palabo.
No hash.
The theme music was by Divyas Shea, aka Divi the Audio Nomad.
สวัสดีค่ะ
And it was produced by me, Palabo, of radioguru.co.uk.